Yo, what is up, YouTubers? It's MasterLiam here. I'm bringing you quite a unique video. Well, not so unique in the sense that I'm doing a TNA video, first one I've ever done. It is going to be a Bound for Glory preview. I'm just going to give you my thoughts on who I believe is going to win certain matches, etc. Where I'd like to see certain matches go. Also, I'd like to hear what your opinions are, your thoughts on this. So please feel free, hit that comment box, hit that subscription box, give me a like, a thumbs up, share this video, do what you can. Obviously, Bound for Glory, you know, they're leveling its biggest pay-per-view. Yeah, obviously it's not. You know, that's just a fact. But definitely TNA's biggest pay-per-view, and personally one of my favourites. I like the fact that at Bound for Glory, the crowd's just immense. You know, it's nice seeing TNA with a big crowd because they can pull it off, and when they do, you know, the fans are there. I just wish they'd do it more on a regular basis, like Impact every week, for example. Like when they did it at Wembley, that was amazing. Like the crowd that was there it was amazing. It was brilliant. So anyway, just going to get on with this. The opening, well, I'm just going off what the opening card, the card is on Wikipedia. I'm assuming this is how the matches are going to go. The opening match we got on here is the match for the X Division Championship. If you haven't watched Impact yet, well, basically Z-Man was cutting a promo saying, you know, he's beaten everyone, which, you know, to an extent he has. He's broken necks, he's cashing checks, you know. No one can beat him. There is no X Division now. There's only him. And then, you know, that wasn't going to end there. Next thing you know, Rob Van Dam comes out, RVD, the man who made X Division, the man who was X Division before there was an X Division, you know, the whole effing show. And I thought, this is going to be good. The crowd was really into it, all behind RVD. RVD laid the challenge out, and it was a really nice little exchange of words. And then RVD went to hit Ion with sort of the microphone in his hand, or the remote, as you will. And then Ion sort of put the belt in front of him and cowered, and then RVD just spun around and Van Daminated him in the face. It was really nice, like. But this will be, you know, this will be a great match. RVD still got it. Z-Man, really good young upcomer. Where I'd like to see this match go. This is tough. This is really tough for me because I'm a big fan of both guys. I mean, who doesn't love RVD? You know, he was everyone's favourite when you were like 12. He's still got it, but I do see signs of the fact that, you know, I don't think he's got that long. He can't keep doing the whole fly. You know, it's such a high risk style when he's. You know, he's 40s now, isn't he? Late 30s, early 40s. So I think it's a matter of time. But you know, it would be nice to see him one last run with the X Division title. I think it'd be a nice reward considering, you know, each one of his sort of title reigns in TNA have always been sort of cut short or something's happened. But on, you know, another note, I'm a big fan of Zema Iron. You know, he's done very well with the X Division title. I believe he is one for the future, and I like him because he's unique. His gimmick is just a guy who's obsessed with his hair, but you know it works. You know, it's tough. Candice says, I want Zion to win. You know, I'd like to see RVD win. You know, I think it'd be a case of both men, but I'm sort of 60-40 towards. I'd rather see Ion win, just more for the future, keep his reign going. You know. And I'd build it up for when Jesse Sorensen comes back, because I think that'd be a really personal rivalry, and I'd love to see Jesse Sorensen with the title, you know. But no doubt this will be a great match, one we're all looking forward to. Next up, we've got the match for the TNA Television Championship. The television title actually matters again, which is great to see, because, you know, it is a great belt. It's been around a while. This match should be a very good one as well. We've got Magnus taking on the champion Samoa Joe. You know, I think I speak on behalf of all fans, you know, old school TNA fans as well as the new ones. Great to see Joe with a belt. You know, he's one of the future TNA Hall of Famer, one of the best wrestlers I think we've ever seen. I think that's a matter of fact, to be honest with you. I've loved this because, you know, obviously they're playing off the fact he used to be tag team, and Joe's sort of the veteran, Magnus is the up-and-coming starter. This will be a good match. These both guys are solid. I'd like to see Joe retain. I'm going to be honest with you. I think Joe's reign should continue, but personally, I'd perhaps have Joe win and then Magnus take him out with a vicious attack. You know, maybe target his arm, really beat the crap out of him, so it doesn't leave the feud here. But I don't think I'm ready to see Joe lose the title yet. I'd like to see him keep going because he's dominant. You know, a dominant reign would be nice because he's doing very well. I thought it was a good call on TNA's behalf as well. The fact that, you know, Joe lost in the Bound for Glory series, the semi-final at No Surrender against Hardy. but then he sort of pulled. They didn't just completely bury him. Joe came back, and now he's making that television title relevant. I mean, we wanted to see that for ages because no disrespect to Devon, it just wasn't relevant with Devon. We need legitimate competitors holding this fairly prestigious belt, and that's what we've got. Next up, we have Joey Ryan versus Al Snow. Excuse me. I've really liked the build for this match. I'm not gonna lie, it's been very nicely done. So like Ryan's the youth guy. It's very good because I think I'm sort of going on a tangent here, but this is why I like TNA. Their promos for me are the best in the world. Like backstage promos, they're the best company for it because it's so it seems legitimate. I've been watching wrestling a long time. With WWE, you can just go, that was fake, that was scripted. Sometimes TNA, for an extent, you're just going, wow, even that's got me confused and stuff like that. And I've loved this Joey Ryan guy, even though he does look, let's face it, like an 80s porn star. But nothing wrong with that. Or Frank Cumshot, that wasn't PG. But he's done quite well. Al Snow can still wrestle. That is a fact. I mean, I think he's done a couple of shows with the indies sort of scenes. And, I think he'll still got it. It's been a really nice twist, especially when Joey Ryan signed that contract, because Al Snow laid that sort of loophole in that if he loses, he leaves his TNA forever. Who I'd like to see win? I'd like to see Joey Ryan win, and I think Joey Ryan will win. There's been so much build on him. I think it'd be silly if they just let him go now. And I'd like to see him win because I just think he's a new guy, possibly an X Division guy, but he's new, he's upcoming, he's brash, he's confident. He's got support. The 87%ers are behind him, so we'll have to see on that one. But it should be a great match. Next up, on to this anyway. Ace and Eights versus Sting and Bully Ray. This is a tough one for me. I've liked the Ace and Eights storyline. It has dragged out a tiny bit, and little things. It has been a bit Batman-y, like the Stinger and Hulk Hogan go to Ace and Eights clubhouse. It's a bit like Batman and Robin-esque. You know what I mean? But I like them because they've took the time with it as well. TNA, they haven't rushed it, which they are known for doing, and just throwing things in. It hasn't been how WWE handled the Nexus, where they dropped the ball quite a lot of the times. Excuse me. TNA have done quite well with it. I didn't get how they said Hulk Hogan and Sting, you can't compete, yet Sting has anyway. I mean, I've got no problem with that. Stinger, he's still got it, but I would have liked to see maybe a younger guy who sort of isn't being utilised. I don't know, maybe I don't know, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, a Gunner, an Austin Aries, you know what I mean? Someone like that, just who isn't being utilised at this time and who could potentially, Mr. Anderson, well, that was what was going to happen, but Ace took him out. Excuse me. Apologies. Excuse me, it's been a long day. And Bully Ray, that's obviously the big twist here. There's a lot of talk. I think we all know Bully Ray is going to be the leader of Aces Dates. I think people are saying, oh, we already know that. It's going to be a good thing, though. Bully is finally going to get that push that, let's face it, he's deserved. He's worked his arse off this past year and a half. Sorry. He's lost weight. He's in great shape. His gimmick is tweaked to the max. He's better than ever, to be honest. And I think it'll be a really nice twist. And I'd love to see him go up against one of the, Aries or Hardy. I will get to that a bit later. Next up, we've got Tara and Miss Tessmacher for the TNA Women's Knockout Championship. I really like this. I love the Knockouts division. Not love, but I've really enjoyed it a lot more. Divas division, I watch WWE and TNA. Divas, I've just fast forward straight away. Hit that or go for a piss, toilet break, as you would say in the States. But I do enjoy the Knockout division. They've got legitimate women who can wrestle, so it's enjoyable. I'm not a big fan of Brooke Hogan. I think I just think she's there for the money and for her dad. Let's face it, we all know that. But Tara and Tessmacher have had this nice little feud. Obviously, they were very similar to the Mike and Joe storyline here, former tag team partners. But it's sort of the other way around here, where the heel is the the older sort of the wiser veteran going up against young upstart. I do like Tara heel. I want to see Tessmacher retain. I don't know why. It'd be a nice way to put her over, especially with talks of Velvet Sky coming back. I'd like to see Tara beat Tessmacher and then Velvet Sky come back as a heel and maybe beat Tessmacher, because I do prefer, for some reason, Velvet Sky as a heel. I always have done. It's just personal preference. But I think we're expecting a good match here. It's nice to see it on the card, quite high up, hopefully. But these two I'm going to put on a stellar match, and I think one we're all looking forward to. Next up, we have the street fight. It's personal, Rude Storm, King Mo as the special guest enforcer. Now, this has been nice because obviously you've got two, let's be honest, main event guys, Storm and Rude. They're not doing anything, so I thought it was a really nice twist, especially having Rude screw Storm for this. Because Rude can't feud with Aries for the title, it makes sense he screwed Storm. They have a match. King Mo has been a nice little introduction. I don't want to see too much focus placed on him, but I think he should have a nice effect. This is going to be a brutal match. I mean, former tag team partners, they know each other better than ever. I think it'll be nice to see a bit of old school, hardcore-esque match in this sort of show. I'm trying to think who I'd like to win. This is really I don't know, because I love Storm, but Rude is one of my fucking favourites, man. I mean, Rude was one of the best heel in the past years, in my opinion. I think he was better than Cody Rhodes, better than Miz. When he held that world title, he was a legitimate competitor. He was legitimately, the factor of professional wrestling. But I am a fan of Storm, and if you're gonna sort of build Storm up as your face, you're gonna have Storm win. But I think Storm will win, but I want Rude to win. There we go. I've said it. I'm going to move on before I change my mind. Next up, this is honestly the match I'm looking forward to the most. The three-way tag match for the TNA World Tag Titles. I'm going to say this is going to be fucking stellar. I mean, you know what I mean? You've got the defending champions, Daniels and Kazarian. Sorry, the World Tag Team Champions of the world. Maybe not so great on the personality and promos front, but, great wrestlers, Daniels and Kazarian. Really nice fluid chemistry as a tag team. Chavo and Hernandez have really formed quite well. I love the big Mexican Hernandez. You big guy. I'd love to see him more in the main event scene. Back in the day. And I love the way they're utilising Chavo. I'd like to see, maybe this doesn't work out, Chavo move over to the X Division. Maybe Iron retains and goes up against Chavo, which I think would be a really nice twist. And obviously AJ and Kurt. AJ is arguably my favourite guy in TNA. Like a majority of people's. So, I think it's right AJ and Kurt win. Biggest stage of all, two TNA's all-time great, fought for the titles and many different great Bound for Glories. They've both had great Bound for Glory moments. I think it'd be really nice, but this, for me, I'm going to put it out there. This is going to be match of the year. I've said it, I think it will. You've got 6 the best wrestlers in the world, tag team. Honestly, I'm getting chills now. It's going to be immense. Next up, the main event for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. The Bound for Glory Series winner, Jeff Hardy, against the reigning champion, Austin Aries. I think this is going to be a great match. I know some people have been, Jeff Hardy winning. This is going to be a great match. Aries can put on a good match with anyone, as can Hardy. I think these styles will contrast nicely. Aries has had a great run. I'd love to see that continue, but I want Hardy to win. Jeff's one of my favourites ever. Not just in TNA or WWE. Is that ever? Where he's at. I know he's getting on a bit, and there's rumours of him perhaps going to WWE. But if he wins the title, he stays. I'd be happy with that. But I would like to see him in WWE. So then I'm also leaning towards Aries. But for now, it's a long shot off that he might ever go back. So I'm gonna say Hardy to win, and I want Hardy to win. I'm gonna say it. I've heard it there quick. Said it there, sorry folks. Right, now, please let me know what you think. Please, because I'm curious, because I've been talking to a lot of friends online, Really look forward to this one. It should be a great pay-per-view. The card, it looks one of the best TNA put together in years, in my opinion. So, I think we're in for a treat. Get recording it, if not, maybe stream it. I know it's a bad thing, but you need to watch this pay-per-view, man. It's going to be immense. TNA Bound for Glory, it's on tonight, Sunday night, October 14th. In Phoenix, Arizona. Watch it, enjoy it. I'm going to be bringing you, I'm going to struggle maybe with some Raw reviews and whatnot, but I'm definitely going to be bringing you a Hell in a Cell review. I'll try on the preview, but the review will be there. I'll also bring you a Bound for Glory review, let you know how it went down if you didn't catch it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, been a pleasure. MasterLiam here, out. Peace.